You know what I fucking hate? Student drivers. Student drivers are some of the most annoying fucking people you can come into contact with in your day. You're trying to get to work, go down a side street, and who's there blocking the entire road while they take 2 hours to do a 3-point turn? A student driver. And of course, I used to be a student driver too. Everyone who drives was a student driver at one point. Hell, I was even a pretty bad student driver too. First day I ever drove, I would slam on the brakes every 5 seconds. If my instructor wasn't wearing their seatbelt, they would have been launched out the fucking car. But still, I hate student drivers. They suck, and I hate having to drive behind them. They are so bad at driving, it's mind-boggling. Aside from driving incredibly slow, they also just stop driving out of nowhere. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but there's been times I've been driving behind a student driver and we get to a stop sign and they're making a right turn. A simple right turn that should take no more than 2 fucking seconds to complete. Very easy and simple to do. So I'm behind this car waiting for it to turn, but it just won't go. And it's not like there's any cars coming and that's why it stopped. No, they're just chilling there for no reason. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on in there. I don't know if the driver just fucking died, if the car stopped working, maybe something like that. I have no clue. I don't know, maybe it's like some new thing instructors are teaching me. They're like, all right, so once you reach a stop sign and you want to make a right turn, what you're going to want to do is first look to your left and make sure no one is coming in your way. And then once you're 100% sure that no one's coming, what you're going to want to do is wait here for 2 minutes straight and just stare at the empty road and continue to make sure that no cars are coming. Keep staring and keep making sure that the road is empty. And then once a car finally comes, what you're going to want to do is fucking book it, fucking drive, go as fast as fucking possible so you don't get hit by this car. Turn the fucking car, let's go. So yeah, I fucking hate having to drive behind student drivers, but I also hate having to watch them park. Watching a student driver trying to park is like watching an elephant trying to land a plane. It doesn't work out too well, and I fucking hate when out of every single car they could have possibly chosen to parallel park against, they always choose mine. I don't know what it is about my car specifically. Maybe someone put a fucking sticker on it that says, please practice parking with me, and I can't find it, or people just hate me. But out of every single car on my block, student drivers always parallel park next to my car. Even if I'm in my fucking car, I'll be in my car ready to go to work, and all of a sudden the student driver will pull up right next to me, and the instructor is staring at me with their forced smile, giving me a thumbs up while the student tries to park. And I'm like, bro, there's fucking 20 cars on either side of this block. Why would you choose me? So what I do in this situation while the student driver is slowly parking, I just dip, and now it fucks them up because they have no point of reference to look at to know if they're parking correctly. I just ruined that whole lesson, and I was hoping that would send a message to stay the fuck away from my car, but more drivers just seem to keep parking there. So now what I do every time I see a student driver parking by my car is I set the alarm off, and then they dip, and it's kind of fucked up, but stop parking next to my car, and then I'll stop fucking doing it. But yeah, that's just my rant about student drivers. If you're learning how to drive currently, here's a bit of advice I would like to pass on to you. If you're driving down a street and you want to make a right turn and there's absolutely no one on the street other than you and your car, then fucking make that right turn, because if you don't, I will fucking slash your tires and steal your gas. Alright, just fucking turn your car. For the love of God, just turn your fucking car.